Do you move for a resolution tonight?
It is, yes. That is my intention that we take out the other one, the moratorium dated 1/16, and we put in the one that's dated 3/8.
Mine says 3/1, the one that was handed.
Okay, 3/1 is what I thought we were going with. The one that says 3/8 is we just came up with tonight, okay? That has that extra sentence in there that she spoke about. That's the only difference between 3/1 and 3/8.
Here.
Yeah, the county is,
So,
you can move for a resolution.
Mr. McCarthy, they don't have to have a public hearing on this new one and
Oh,
have...
yeah, they do.
Yes.
But on top of that, first of all, they're not getting the 4-to-1 vote. I think this is not gonna happen. The county, you can't sit here and make a rule that it's okay to deer hunt in August in cities.
Excuse me.
You know, the state, we are beholding to the county and the state and the federal government. We can't just make whatever rules we want.
I think we have to wait on this because of
That's
something
what
that's
everybody's
coming
been
up.
saying all along.
No, but I mean, just even this idea to something else that's coming up later in the meeting. Okay,
Do you wanna table this, or do you wanna bring a resolution, Pete?
Well, I would like to get it started, okay? We've got to have a public hearing on it again, of course.
we gotta have more than that, Pete. First of all, let me just, I didn't know this was coming, okay?
No,
And I know the other attorney there says, you know, this, that, the other thing. We can argue with them. I just want to say that my general feeling is, we'll keep getting these out of Delhi, okay? And I just think we will, and it'll just be a battle between us and Delhi. And I tend to agree with John Woodishek. We got to get moving on what we need to do. The purpose of the moratorium is to get things in place that should have already been in place. Okay, when you guys were debating that gas line and knew stuff was coming this way, you should have been working on this.
On what?
Road use laws,
Ma'am,
taxation at 100%, so we could, all these.
Did you go to talk to anybody in Bradford County?
We have, the highway committee has a road use thing, and I don't
Ma'am,
want
did
to
you
talk
talk
about
to any-
Bradford County.
What
We
do you
went
wanna talk
to,
about?
we went on the fact-finding mission to the Association of Towns. 4 different sources down there, plus the 4-county gas drilling authority, which,
You're getting
you know,
into something that has nothing to do with this right now.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Some of this should have been addressed before, Bob.
Been addressed before.
John
I think what
said
she's
it.
trying to say is
John
she's
said it.
concerned about road, she's not really concerned
John
about the other
said
portion of it.
this should
Do you
have
have any
been
water
a
trucks
done
running over the
deal.
road?
I have a presentation of what we learned at the meeting, at the,
But nothing is gonna happen for a long time.
the
And, you know, when
moratorium.
you start making resolutions against what your road use you're gonna have, what are you gonna do about garbage trucks?
We're gonna
And
bring
you're
that
gonna do
to
about
committee,
oil?
Bob.
But, you know, Bradford County went on a handshake.
John just said
until-
we need road use laws, we
I
gotta
don't
get
care
help
what
Let me
done.
make one thing clear. I didn't say it should have been a done deal that you have all this done.
Well, something
does-
I
should
said it
have
should
been,
have been a done deal that this thing should be over with. And when I said about the land use, or I'm sorry, the road use unit, yeah, Pete Cordes told me that it was already a done deal on that. We found out, I think we're finding out that that's not the case.
Right.
And fine. If you want to address road use requirements,
okay.
do
So
it.
I'm misinterpreting,
Do
but
it.
what I'm saying to Bob is, we
But
got
do it.
things
What
to
are
do
we waiting
that
for?
should have been done already.
Well, that's your business,
when
but that's not
people
what I
knew
said.
what-
I want to make sure that's clear.
Okay,
I
sorry,
didn't say
John.
that.
All right. But some things should have been in place already.
That's your.
And we're, That's what I'm saying.
Gabby, just let me say something.
Yeah.
We thought, and I honestly thought that we had completed this, okay? When Joe Madelone was supervisor, we did get working on it, but for some reason, we did not do a completion of this. We did a lot of work on it, but we just didn't complete it. And when Lisa
There's more
looked
than
back in
that,
the
though,
records,
Pete.
we did not show
Well,
that we had completed
We're
it.
gonna tell you what we learned at the, or you
So
were there.
now we realize that we have to go to work on it again. And Jamie and Gabby and myself have been talking about this some. We're getting information together, and Lisa's
Right.
been involved
Wait a
with it
second,
too.
are we tabling this thing?
Well, it sounds like Gabby wants to, and we need her vote. Are we gonna table this, Gabby?
I want, at least farther along in the meeting.
Still
Yeah.
farther along in the meeting?
Well, because there's another issue, and that's the fact that we don't really have an attorney to advise us on this
Why
whole
don't you have an
thing.
attorney to advise you? You can go on to him,
Isn't her,
huh?
it's not her, it's the ones that actually talk to her, so.
Why don't we, just, if you'd like to just hold back, we can come back to them, if you wanna do the town appointment right now, let's just go right into it, and then we can
Let's do it. Get it over with.
make a motion that we, take a vote on,
Well, what's your intention with this attorney thing?
My intention is to advertise for town attorney. And
Well,
interview them.
there's only, you have to get an elector in the town.
Well, then we could change the position to attorney for the town.
Excuse me?
It doesn't have to be an elector in the town. It can be someone from outside the town. You change it to attorney for the town rather than town attorney.
which is correct. I make a motion, let's just vote right now, and, I make a motion that we, retain, Joe Remetti as town attorney for another year.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye,
That has to be till what? The end of the year,
December 31st.
till December 31st?
No.
No?
No, not this year.
Not this year?
No. It's an appointment to go with the election.
So it's a 2-year term.
It
You don't
would
even
be-
know that's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
No, we do. We got the answer from the
Yeah, I know,
attorney.
you can get a different answer tomorrow.
I checked with 2 people, the Association of Towns and the Department of State. Didn't you get that copy from Natasha Phillips from the
I
department?
got that.
Yeah, and she said, in January, when I said we should be appointing our attorney, and you guys said no,
Well, we appointed him, he has a card in his pocket that he's appointed to 2012.
and you said you wanted me to look further into it. I looked
No,
further into it,
I
and I got
didn't.
the answer from the gal.
So you're saying you wanna go through December 31st, 2013, or?
It would be the
Well.
same as,
Well, or-
two, he should have been appointed, let's just, okay. The town attorney is appointed, the biennial, the January, when you have your organizational meeting, in the biennial election year. And it goes through the 2 years, okay?
The
And I
appointment
have-
will only be to the end of the year.
What?
The appointment will only be to the end of the year, and you have to vote to appoint again at the January meeting of 2013.
Pete, do you have horizontal billing in that new moratorium, new horizontal billing?
Well,
Well, I wanna tell you something, we have the most successful lawyer and the best lawyer in the county, right here. And I believe with all the legal troubles that you people are instigating, that it's very well within the same limits.
I think we should advertise and
For
get.
what?
For an attorney.
Why?
The position is open. The
motion
people
All right,
need
Why do you
a
need to change
choice.
it? You obviously have something in your mind, what is it?
What do you have in your mind?
Well, I just feel the people need a choice, that's all.
What people need a choice?
The constituents.
What do the constituents have to do with this? This is trying to keep us on the straight and narrow. 1 minute you're in the law, one minute you're in the law book claiming that the state wants this, and then the next minute you say, well, it doesn't make any difference what they want. What do you, I mean, this is not
I
any kind
don't
of
say that
consistent
it doesn't
thinking.
make any difference. I'm the one that said that we needed to appoint him in January. And you guys said, no, we already appointed him, but
No, we did.
just to appease me, you said check with them up there, and I gave them, they wanted the minutes of the meeting where you appointed him and everything, and they said that I was right. I sent you this email, right?
I saw it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm making a motion to appoint Dora Meddy as town attorney through December 31st, 2012. And it's January, we can look and review it again, whether the appointment needs to extend to another year beyond that. But as of now, I just make the motion through December 31st, 2012. All in favor?
I'll second.
Aye.
Okay, can you make a motion like that to cut that short, or is that permissible?
Pete?
Well, all in favor, Eric and I are in favor, is anybody else in favor?
Yeah, I'll be in favor.
Okay, all opposed?
I am.
3-2.
So did you get that down, Lisa? Yes.
By the way, just for a matter of fact, even though you may think he wasn't legally the attorney, he is, because it says, here the Sidney Town Attorney is a holdover officer from January 1, 2012 until replaced or reappointed by the newly elected Sidney Town Board, unless he or she is otherwise unable to serve. So as long as he's been there, he has been there legally, okay? So there's no question about it.
Okay, we have an attorney. Can we get back to this moratorium? Are we